You know what? Let me see if maybe if I put it in the chat, hoping no things will come up. We'll see here.
Well, you do realize you're live right now,
Yep,
right?
yep. Okay. This is Alex the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. We are doing peanut butter and jelly and beer. I'm doing KBS. And I'm doing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I think it's the legendary Bumpy's little turn now.
Yeah. Well, for my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I have a sourdough bread. I got some Skippy chunky peanut butter, and I put some orange marmalade on the sandwich. So going with the orange marmalade, I have a sour from Branch and Blade. This one's called Love Comes Back. And it has orange and pineapple in it. Comes in at 5% ABV. It's a fruited goza.
Now that looks like a New England style IPA instead of an actual sour. Looks delicious.
Yeah. Well, it's like one of those pureed fruited sours. So looks pretty much like orange and pineapple juice. Tight, kind of off-white head, and a very pulpy, opaque, orange colored sour. So hopefully this will go well with the sandwich, but we'll find out.
We sure will. I mean, cheers. I think if we did peanut butter and jelly, that means we did sours before as well. Wow. I don't know. Some people do the same same video by accident when you don't remember. It is what it is. All right. Well, today I'm reviewing KBS Founders. Yes, all my YouTube friends, Drunken One, Bumpy, Brandon and Trish. Obviously, they will always ball bust me. And Rontario. They all ball bust me and say I'm getting Founders every time. Well, it seems like it, but I'm not because I'm buying it. But I wish it was true that I was getting it for free of all the jokes that we do all the time. That would be freaking awesome. And then we got peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I should have put more on this, but I figure I don't want to make a mess. Maybe next time I'll do a peanut butter and bagel sandwich, but we won't be doing peanut butter and jelly like this again. We'll be doing, if I do a peanut butter and jelly bagel sandwich, it'll be wild card or something. It will not be this again. Maybe a year from now, maybe. I don't know. All right. But probably not. I don't want to use the same stuff on my channel. Kind of gets boring. All right. Let's pour this up. Nice smoke in the glass. That's what it looks like. Looks like a delicious glass of beer, nice and frothy head and all that. So we'll get the smell, the taste, and the whole 9 yards next time around. So let's get the legendary Bumpy. And I like to fix this. I don't like this. Okay, how do we do this? I'm trying to fix this. Okay, all right, now. I'm trying to put it back the way I used to do it. I'm trying to remember how I used to do it. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, Bumpy. Trying to put it back the way we had it before. Like when I usually have you blow up. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to remember how I do this, and I haven't done it in a week. All right, well.
Are you trying to make it like that for me, or are you trying to make it?
You know what? For right now, since it's just two of us,
this is fine.
I think we're just going to do it the way it is. Because
the sandwich. I mean, it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the most part with the orange marmalade, sourdough bread. The sourdough bread has a slight little tang to it. Not too bad. It's Skippy peanut butter. So, it's got a good sticky feel to it with the peanut butter flavor. But then this one also has whole peanuts in it as well. So every now and then you'll bite into a peanut. The orange marmalade comes off nice. It's with a nice sweetness to it. Definitely tastes like orange. Almost like one of those orange jelly candies.
Ooh.
And then the beer.
Damn, that beer looks so delicious.
Which is, orange and pineapple. There's plenty of pulp actually floating around in this. And it smells a whole lot like orange and pineapple juice. Maybe a little bit more on the orange juice side. But anyways, cheers.
Cheers, my friend. I mean, I'll have to, if I ever, like I said, when I come up there again, I'll have to find that beer unless they're out of season. I don't know if that beer is all year round. I hope it's all year round. But that beer looks delicious. I'll have to try that myself. Really looks good, Bumpy.
Yeah, it's got a good tartness to it. Getting the orange juice, the pineapple in there. It's got plenty of pulp in it, so it is a lot like drinking. If you take out the pineapple, a lot like drinking extra pulpy orange juice. It's got quite a tartness to it, though.
So it has the orange sweetness of pineapple and orange, and then also towards the end, you have it as a tartness, like a sour.
Yeah, it is a sour. Yeah, it's a sour goza. The body on it has a decent amount of a softness to the palate. It's a pretty thick body because it's got all that pulp in it. It's like made with the purees. It's got the pulp and all that. Quite drying to the palate because it is a goza. There's no real malt notes that are detectable. I mean, it's a very acidic beer with the the orange and the pineapple in it. Let's see how it goes with the sandwich.
Shall we? Let's do it. Please be delicious.
No saltiness with this goza.
No salt to it.
Yeah, the acidity of the pineapple and the orange just takes right over your palate. Hard to pick up. Yeah, eating the sandwich once again, you get that orange marmalade. So I think it's going to mix well with this. If you think it's like an orange juice almost.
That's perfect then. You did a great job on your thing because you have orange marmalade. You have the orange juice slash pineapple. So, well, orange juice slash pineapple beer. Sounds perfect to me.
Yeah, it's like it does. It just goes with it. It's like a mid-afternoon, like a lunch, having some orange juice. Pretty much that's basically what this is like. But it's not orange juice. It's a beer.
Well, I say it's orange juice, but it's really not. No.
But yeah, that's what I was intending, and that's what happened, and it does work well together. So
Yeah, I mean, it has like an orange juice tendency or feel to it or taste to it, but it's not an orange juice, obviously. It's like Spyglass. That's another thing I need to, when I go up there again, is to get more Spyglass. I forgot to get more Spyglass beers, but I don't think I can get them in the stores near you, can I? The Spyglass beers.
depends
Depends. Okay.
if they're carrying it or not.
Yeah, I would have to find the right store, unfortunately. Just like if I have to find the right store around here.
Small breweries, you know, they do whatever they can to get beers out to some places, and it all depends on if it's on their order, they have enough to distribute, whatever.
True
whatever
that.
else.
True that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying more of their beers because I don't like the dryness, but I love the juiciness at the beginning of the beer. So sometimes just because you don't like the ending of it doesn't mean you can't like the actual beer. It's still flavorable. It's just has dryness to it. Can't complain all the time. You got to enjoy it, right? So next time around, I guess it's me now, huh? All right. That smells really good. Now, I don't know if it was you that told me about it, or John and Nelly, the Johnny Boy, but I'm gonna try to find the other KBS beer. There's a vanilla, I think. I think it's like a KBS vanilla. I'm trying to think what it was. That's the new one that's out. Then I have the other one, which is the espresso. But I'm looking forward to trying that. Well, the espresso I already tried with you because you gave me that last year. So let's see what this tastes like. Cheers.
Cheers.
You can taste the bourbon. You can I mean, they say coffee, but it's not coffee forward to me. It's more bourbon, sweet barrel aged to me than coffee. But that's good though. Now, John and Nelly, if I remember correctly, and if he's watching this, post in the comments if you're correct on this. But I think you said you liked it, but you didn't like it because of the coffee. I think that's what I kind of remember. But I don't really taste coffee here, though. It says coffee. It's not like when I drink a coffee beer, you can actually taste coffee. This is more, I mean, I guess it all depends on how they made the beer. So, it does have a great burn, though. All right. See what this tastes like, shall we, Bumpy? Good. Oh. Now, just to let you know, it's raspberry jam instead of regular jam. It is raspberry jam. Tastes pretty good. And that's the link, everybody, if you want to join. Obviously, Legendary Bumpy has joined from the other stuff where I send it out to, not from the chat. So, let's see what this tastes like. I don't know. I should have did what you asked me to do. Get a sour beer. Dumb, but hey, whatever. I have to try things.
Yeah, raspberry goes well with chocolate, so.
Yeah, but this is peanut butter and raspberry. If I just made a raspberry sandwich, I think it would have been perfect. Because obviously you have the raspberry big delicious. I don't know if you ever had that. I think you have from Founders.
The big luscious.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. And actually, It brings out a sweetness, a little bit of bitterness. So it matches perfectly to a point, but not the way I would think about it as a big luscious. I hope one day they make that again. I really do. I mean, I don't know when they will, but it doesn't matter. They make delicious beers every year, so I don't really care.
It's seasonal, so I'm sure it will be back.
Has it been back for a year or two, right? I think. Remember.
It just came out like the beginning of the year.
Raspberry?
It will probably be out at the beginning of 2022.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might have been that case. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I thought they only did that they make one beer and that's it. They don't keep making it. But you know what? That does do well because it's a raspberry. You're correct, Bumpy. Mm-hmm. You can taste more raspberry than peanut butter. That's because I didn't put a lot of peanut butter. Here's the legendary Mary, the legendary meadow fruit, the legendary drunken one. Appreciate you, drunken one. Oh, wait a minute. Let me leave him up for a few minutes. That's kind of rude. So, I might do a magic touch on this afterwards, but it's not going to be jelly. It's going to be the Crown Royal because I'm hanging out with Bumpy too much. Gives you crazy ideas. If you know my meaning. So let's see here. We got Bert Reynolds in the house, I think. And we have Meadow Fruit. I appreciate you all joining. I appreciate it all. It's just me and the legendary Bumpy tonight. We've done these kind of shows before, so it's nothing new, and I enjoy it. But whoever has peanut butter jelly, any peanut butter and jelly, because I didn't put sandwiches, any peanut butter and jelly, you can join the chat. I could send out the link here if you want. I mean, Bumpy could do it too, but because he's a moderator as well. But quick little thing here. Bam. So there you go. Want to join. Okay. Stuff's good so far. Let's let you talk now, legendary Bumpy. Yeah,
the sandwich was pretty good. I mean, it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It all went well. It was spread just right, the right amount of peanut butter, the right amount of the orange marmalade on it. The orange marmalade, definitely a good choice, especially with an orange sour. But yeah, it was a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Score, I mean, it's 100 for the sandwich. It was just a great peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I've had worse. I've had some that were way too thinly spread. Plus, just standard white bread, or you take them to school when you're a kid, and they get soggy on you. So this was nice. Good, thicker bread with the sourdough and everything as well. The sour, it's pretty nice. It's got some good flavors going for it. As far as being a goza, I mean, maybe there's salt. I mean, they added salt to it. Obviously, they're making a goza, but hard to pick out any real salt from it. So, is this style really good to do a goza with? Or should just be considered a fruited sour and just don't add the salt? What's the point? But basically, I'd have to try it without the salt added, see if there was a difference. But as far as my palate could tell, I couldn't taste any actual salt in it. I mean, no real malt either. This was pretty hefty with the fruits. So pretty much like drinking orange pineapple juice. But that's what it tastes like. It tastes really good. It's got the pulp and everything in it too. So I'll give it a 98 out of 100 for the sour. Things that would have made it better, obviously, like I mentioned, some maltiness, stuff like that shining through. But it is what it is. It's good as what it is. And then I'll just say, yeah, they paired together wonderfully. So that's that. That's my scores.
Awesome beans. Again, I appreciate you joining me, Bumpy, since you are one of my buddies. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. Actually, you've always said over time you look forward to these Food Fridays, so that's a 100% on that one. All my friends look forward to it. You know, they always look forward to joining on it. So that's good. Damn, this freaking beer is making me sweat now. It tastes better alone, but I think it's because I don't know. I'm gonna have to try a raspberry jelly sandwich to see what it tastes. It's probably gonna taste the same because it's not in the beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what they put in the big lushes. Matter of fact, they should do a lineup on that because obviously the CBS beers, the 3 or 4 or 5 beers of CBS I have next to me, is obviously on its own. Now the KBS was on its own the KBS was on its own up until they started doing spin-offs. KBS Espresso, KBS, what other KBS they make, Bumpy? I think. Damn, I can't remember.
I can't think off the top of my head.
Damn it. I know they make another one today in the past couple of weeks. Something to do with vanilla, and I can't wait to try that. But yes, try all the KBSs. Try them all. I love this KBS. I love the original. But I also like the spin-offs too, because the spin-offs could be delicious as well. So, doesn't really fit well with this stout. It should, because it's chocolate. But again, I think if I put it more jelly on it, it probably would have been better. But because I put less on it, I think maybe that's why it's not fitting good.
Do you have enough peanut butter on your sandwich?
Yeah, I didn't put a lot, as you can see.
So it's mostly just bread?
It's mostly peanut butter, a little bit of peanut butter, and a little bit of jelly. I just hurrying up because I don't want you to sit there and wait and wait and wait. And next time I just won't do that. I'll just make sure it's good and we're going. I didn't want to make you sit here and wait by yourself, you know. So, like I said, I love my friends and I want to make sure they're golden. So, the sandwich, I'm going to give it a 90 alone. Deliciousness. Cannot wait to give it a higher rating sometime in the future. But we'll not be doing peanut butter and jelly for a long, long time now. Now that I know we did peanut butter and jelly twice. The only time you'll catch me with peanut butter and jelly is if it's a wild card.
Yeah.
Or
the real reason why you did the peanut butter and jelly again was because you're trying to trap Paul Middlefrew into joining up on stream again.
Now,
but you can see it didn't work.
Well, that wasn't my plan because I told you, I love you, Bumpy. I really do. I love you. You're a trip. That's why I hang out with you, Bumpy, because you're a trip.
'Cause I'm a trip.
Trip to the moon. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Meadow Fruit came on, I think, maybe once or twice on my channel. Oh, here's BC's beer review. Let's get the drunk one here. Hold on. Drunk one. Tell you the truth, drunk one has more conversation with me before, more as well. All right. Yeah, what's up, BC's beer reviews? Tell you the truth, if you want to join on in, if you have a peanut butter and jelly, anything, not sandwich, because it says PB and J, you can join. If not, you can join next Friday as well, because next Friday will be the next one. I'll tell you in a second. So the sandwich is a 90, deliciousness alone. The beer, I'll give it a 95. Again, it's alone. But the beer and the sandwich together, I give it an 85. Now, that's kind of, I know it's lowballing it.
No, if it just doesn't work the way it is, it doesn't work.
Because I'm thinking in my head, that is correct, Bumpy. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I was thinking in my head that it would be like a big luscious, but then this is a jelly, it's not in the beer already. So, but you never know. So I don't need to say go get KBS because you can get it anywhere, as far as I know, and get your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches stuff. And, anywhere. So I'm going to let the legendary Bumpy do his shout outs, and then I'm going to do mine. Appreciate it.
Well, on Bumpy Road Brewery, and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bring a dark beer. It is After Dark Beers. And, any dark beer, as long as it's dark due to the malt, not due to added puree like this beer or food colorings. And try not to bring something that's, too light, like a German Hefeweizen or something. That'd be too light. Or like a standard lager. You find like a nice amber dark lager, that's fine. A black lager obviously will work. Plenty of other dark ales out there. Belgians, you got the doubles all the way up. Well, unfortunately, the tripels won't work because they're not dark, but the Dubel or the quad work perfectly fine. You also have the dark strong, stuff like that. Multi Monday on Bumpy Road Brewery as well, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to be gluten-free beers. So just find any old gluten-free beer out there. There's plenty of them being made now. So find that and bring it along. They have multiple styles in that. I've seen them done in IPAs, pale ales, lagers, and I myself have a Tripel, gluten-free. So
Bumpy, the other day, I think it was maybe Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, one of those days, or maybe Wednesday, I don't remember. I'm like, I see Bumpy's video come up. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not Wednesday. Like, what the frig is going on here? I'm thinking I'm losing my mind. What is going on? Why is Bumpy putting out his video before Wednesday?
Yeah, you put it out on Tuesday because I'm not doing the polling anymore because we're down so low on the beer styles that are left.
No.
Yeah. So the poll's done. So now we'll just figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be mean. Well, you discussed this earlier a while back. If you were able to do it all over again, you would have done it the way you're doing it now.
Yeah, I would have probably had a set schedule. Probably looked for beers within the style that are actually within season, because that became an issue. Like some people could find them because they just had old stock on the shelves, and other ones just weren't in season. That popped up a lot. So,
Well,
but yeah, that's not why I'm not doing the polls now. It's just that we're down to the nitty gritty.
Well, again, styles, so. I appreciate that, Bumpy. Unless you decide to go back to the poll. So I'm happy that I'm happy that you're doing the polls too, because it was fun for the past 2 years. You know, I enjoyed that. We'll see what happens in the next series. If you have to do a poll or not do a poll, maybe in the next series you won't do a poll.
Well, I'm not doing a poll. I mean, once Multi-Monday's done, once we finish it off, it's done.
No, I'm saying if you do another series, it will not be a poll. You'll just do it like you were supposed, going to do in the beginning, if you thought about it. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea, because now I could still hunt things down. Did we do Coors Extra Gold? I don't think we did that on your channel yet. I don't know if that's related to malt or not. But
we've done that style of beer already, so yeah.
Okay, so that's off the charts then.
Yeah.
That's off the table then. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to the new version of Multi-Monday. It might be much easier, and it's actually still easier because you still have the. I'm
not planning on continuing Multi-Monday once it ends.
Obviously, once it ends, you can't, unless there's a new style. There's no need to continue at all.
All right.
That's how I see it. I mean,
my shout outs are done.
Yes, so that's your shout out. I love you, Bumpy. My shout out, we're going to be doing wild card unless something changes with the legendary Bumpy and what ideas, and also legendary Drunken One and all my other YouTube friends like Andrew and all that. So if there's any changes, I will keep you updated. So right now, it'll be wild card. And it could change even after wild card, but it might change beforehand. So we'll see for the next Friday. The other shout out, don't forget the John and Nelly channel. If you don't know who John and Nelly is, it's Georgia Beer Reviews. We do Stout Sunday every Sunday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes you catch the legendary Bumpy there if he's not working. But so get your stouts on 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know what John Nelly is, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews. And that's that. And get your stouts on 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, and Bart, Jade Terrio is okay. I guess he has contacted people on Facebook.
Yes, I've already called him. Yeah. I haven't talked to you guys for a couple of days, so I've already, obviously, legendary Drunken One. I already told the legendary Drunken One, and I told him to send it out to the the webs, let everybody know that he's okay. So we're golden on that. And I'm probably gonna drink a couple more, maybe two more beers with you guys off air. So that's that. I think this lasted till almost an hour, but half an hour. That's okay. Next weekend will be an hour. Like we always do.
It's about as long as my last Multi-Monday was. It was just 3 of us.
We got
through it in 32 minutes.
But it was 3 people, not 2 people. But like I said, I'm not mad because I've had this happen with you before, and it was fun either way. So I'm trying to be quiet now. I'm so talkative anymore. All right. Thank you, chat. Let me blow some. Let me blow. I love you guys. I love it. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be going to work, but I might drink 1 or 2 beers with my buddies, which is you guys. So I appreciate it, legendary Bumpy. I think this Food Friday went well. And I'm going to finish this sandwich off. What's that?
So thanks for having me on. Thanks
Anytime.
for not canceling it since I already made my sandwich.
No, I was canceling it because I was going to really put it on for next week, for tomorrow, like I always do when things are not, if people are up in their ass and alligators. That's what I was doing. But you contacted me and said, well, not contacted me, but when you came on here by the time I was going to cancel, so I said, okay, you have your sandwich, so we'll continue on, and whoever joins. That's how it goes. We got Dr. something Smith X. I think that's a new person. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I might have seen him before. Dr. Smith X. Let's see here. All right. I think we're going to sign off here. Thank you, chat. Go hang out with my other buddies, Wednesday Drunk One and all that. And this is Alex the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream, next video. This is Alex Beer Master signing out. Perfect. Just like Drunk One always does. Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.